how's it going? It's that nerd Ryan here, and again for birthday week, we're doing top 5. And we're not watching a movie this week, we're going to go ahead and do top 5 favorite movies of all time. So, this might actually be something I do yearly because my top 5 movies change a lot. Well, numbers 5 through 2 do. But, I figured might as well do it for a top 10 because, I mean, we're doing top 5s because we're doing top 5s this entire week except for Pokemon. So let's go for it. So before we actually get started, I want to make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, and follow me on all my social media down below because it is my birthday. I would really like a good birthday present of getting 100 subscribers by the end of the week. I'm very close. I'm like 9 away, so please. But yeah, so if you're coming in here for the first time, you like Star Wars, you like Marvel, you like Pokemon, movies, Lego, vlogs, gameplay, just follow me. I do all that, and I also do toy reviews at the same time too. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get to know me a little bit better and know my top 5 favorite movies. As of right now. I say of all time in the title, but it's as of right now. So number 5 is probably the second most recent on this list, and that would be Ghostbusters Afterlife. I had a lot of thinking about this movie because when I initially first saw it, I loved it. It wasn't like a top 5 movie of all time, but I would always sit there and think that this movie did what Rise of Skywalker tried to do, but all in the right way. Actually, not even just Rise of Skywalker, the entire sequel trilogy tried to do in one movie, the right way. It was great. And, like, I kind of forgot about it after a while, and then I found a Ghostbusters Afterlife 2-pack that's really hard to find for the figures, which actually I think is coming out today, or came out today in the review. It should be today's review, but that re-sparked it, and then what else helped re-spark it was me seeing that it just got released on Blu-ray. Haven't picked it up as of recording this, but as this posts, I will have picked it up. But just looking back at it and everything, it got me all excited. And just like I said in my top 5 Star Wars character video this week, realizing how excited I get about something helps me realize that it's one of my favorites. So just how excited I was right now about Ghostbusters franchise and Ghostbusters Afterlife in itself. I really liked it. I'll be honest, when I first heard about it, especially after Ghostbusters 2016, I was really worried about this movie. I thought it was going to be terrible. I thought it was going to be more Goonies than anything, which we'll talk about that in a second. But I was really actually super nervous about this movie and thought it wasn't going to be good at all. Angie convinced me to go and see it, and I saw it and I loved it. It was a movie she loved too, so it's great. So number 4, I'm the edgy college kid that you have to sit with in any theater class or film study class that has to say that this is one of the best movies of all time. Joker is my 4th favorite movie. And it's not because of like all the edgy incel stuff that people talk about, but no, I love this movie as a character study. It really delved deep into what can cause somebody to go from being a semi-normal person. Yes, Arthur's mentally ill and stuff like that, but I mean, he's still, a lot of us, especially after COVID, are. But somebody that is basically had life kind of kick them throughout everything, have just one bad week. Really, I know the quote's one bad day, but in this movie it's really like a week, one bad week that just pushes you over the edge, and we get to see the de-evolution of said character. And I really think that that was just a very, very good depiction. Didn't even have to be about Joker. If it was just about like a random person that went psycho, it would have been still an amazing movie. But just the fact that it's the Joker, that helped it out a lot. Also, I wanted to mention this at the beginning, but it completely slipped my mind till now. I am only choosing one movie per franchise, just because I feel that would be unfair, because obviously number 1 and 2 would go to Star Wars, number 3 and 4 and 5 would go to Marvel. So I did have to kind of fix this list a little bit. But yeah, so number 3 is The Goonies. This is a movie that I actually don't own, and I don't want to own because it feels special anytime I watch it. The Goonies, I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way, but to me it feels like a good Halloween movie. And it's just a great adventure for, like a childhood adventure story, great 80s comedy. It's basically anything you want from that 80s era put into one movie. And that's what I really enjoy about it. And like I said, I don't really want to own this movie because it feels special anytime it comes on. And I mentioned that I was worried that Ghostbusters Afterlife would be like the Goonies, which I do. I don't mind remakes. I'm fine with watching remakes. But when a movie tries to be something else and it's trying to play that it's new or something like that, that's when it irritates me. So I just wanted to clarify that if they did like do like the Goonies Afterlife or something, I would have totally been fine with it. But if they made Ghostbusters Afterlife the Goonies, that's when I would have been upset. So now let's go to number 2, and this is the most recent add-on on this list. It is a movie, it's become my favorite MCU movie, my favorite movie of 2021, my favorite Spider-Man movie, one of my favorite movies of all time. And it's actually kind of fighting with the number 1 slot. And that is Spider-Man No Way Home. This movie was everything I've ever wanted in a Marvel movie, everything I wanted in a Spider-Man movie, and just, I enjoyed it beyond belief. I loved seeing it in theaters twice. I want to see it a third time in theaters. There's certain logical fallacies in this movie, but it's very hard to see any flaws in this movie. For me, at least. And I don't know if it's because I got like the excited Spidey goggles on or anything like that, but just the fact that this movie could have been a complete disaster, and it was probably one of the most successful Marvel movies in my eyes, just puts it at that number 2 slot. Number 1 is Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite Star Wars movie. Star Wars is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world, so of course it's going to be number 1. And this is just, I love every aspect, mostly every aspect about this movie. It's played as a true story, or not a true story, a true story, as in like, it feels like a story. It doesn't feel like what we get a lot this time with the sequels and with a lot of other movies where it's just like random threads just bouncing everywhere, going to different points. This actually, everything makes sense, and it just plays out perfect. There are a few things that I could complain about, but I'm saving that for a Star Wars video for next week, which is going to be 5 things I like about Rise of Skywalker and 5 things I don't like about Empire Strikes Back. So yeah, there's a little hint for you for next week. But yeah, this movie is great. The twist never gets old, which that's what I feel like with a lot of movies that have a twist, is it gets old pretty fast. But this movie, the I Am Your Father line, is so iconic that I could probably watch it 500 times in a row and it would still be amazing for me. So yeah, that is my top 5 favorite movies of all time as of right now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, comment what your top 5 favorite movies are, and ring that bell, please. It's my birthday. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day. Just go watch a movie.